In John chapter 13, Jesus washed his disciples' feet. Now, many of us have heard this story before, but let's dive into a couple things. First of all, people in the ancient world only wore sandals. And considering that the roads were dusty, it meant that people's feet back then were actually, well, kind of gross. This is especially true if you traveled. See, after a long journey, it was customary for your host to prepare a bucket of water so that way whenever you arrived, you can wash your own feet. Isn't that nice? It would be cleansing, but it would also be refreshing. But if your host was wealthy, the washing was only done by a slave. It was seen as one of the lowliest services. So this actually does explain Peter's refusal to let Jesus wash his feet. Jesus then tells his disciples that they need to wash each other's feet, because just before this meal, they were arguing over which disciple is the greatest and which disciple is going to get a throne next to Jesus. See, in their minds, they would sit next to Jesus on a throne, and then a slave would wash their feet. So whenever Jesus serves them and then tells them that they should wash each other's feet, he destroyed their petty competition to be the most recognized. After all, you have to humble yourself quite a bit to wash someone's feet like Jesus did. So there you go, a little bit about foot washing, and that's enough today for our historical minute.